Well, we have moved to the other side of that grove of hills and are now on a Dr. Greer soccer field, it looks like.
This is an intramural field of sorts. It's not a very official one, but kids play up here a lot.
And this is part of the design of what I guess is the next big expansion of campus.
Right.
And that is additional student housing.
Right, that's correct.
Now, explain a little bit. We've got a graphic design of what it looks like, or what it will look like, the layout more or less, but explain how it will work into this landscape.
Yeah, we're building really what is a village, if you will, following more of a village concept of smaller residential units. Each will house 20 students. We're building up to 12 of them, hopefully 6 in the first phase. And they will basically circle this field. We'll be redeveloping this field, making it much nicer, putting in sidewalks and so forth. But it'll basically surround, the units will surround this field and really building a great little community up here for our students.
And the idea is this will remain an intramural field then. Students will come out and play soccer, frisbee,
exactly.
Just hang out and study, whatever.
This will kind of be their front yard.
You will have to redesign part of what's here as well. The building that's directly behind us now will be coming down to provide access.
This building will be torn down really to open this whole area up to the main campus. One of the nice things about our campus, it has a very uniform architecture and look and feel and design, and really a very beautiful campus, and we certainly want to maintain that up here. So we're working hard to make sure the design accommodates that.
So you'll lose a little bit of housing, but you're going to add pods that contain 12 rooms of double occupancy.
Well,
24,
it's four different apartments.
Okay.
Each one has five students, and so 20 students per building.
Per building. Okay.
Up to about 230 or 40 students then in the entire complex once we get it built out. And we have more room for more as we continue to grow. But we're faced really right now with full residence halls. We really can't grow very much more unless we build more housing. Plus, it's been almost 25 years since we built any new housing, so this is really a much needed addition to the campus.
And this came as a result of the largest gift that Milligan's ever received?
It's the largest single gift we've ever received from one individual, and that's Richard and Leslie Gillum. Gave us the funds to develop the site and get it ready for the residence halls. Same couple who gave us the funds for the Gillum Wellness Center, which was done in honor of his father. We're very grateful for their generosity and their support for Christian higher education, which is very, very important to them. They really don't want a lot of recognition, and I appreciate that about them. They're just very, very generous and kind people, and they believe in what Milligan does, and he believed in the impact Milligan had on his father, and then in turn him as his child. And they just want to make sure that we perpetuate, and they support us in that way. And
the need for growth is here as well, because this past fall you had record enrollment.
We did.
Largest class you've ever graduated this spring.
Right. Our growth. We've had 4, 5, 6 years of record enrollment. We anticipate kind of leveling off a little bit as we retool some majors and some programs and roll out some additional ones, and as we start graduating these large classes. As we graduate large classes, that requires more students to bring in behind them, but our admissions folks are working on that, and so we look to continue our long-term trend of growth, and this is really to prepare us for that.
What is the student enrollment as of this past spring?
We have about 1,200 students, just over 1,200 students this past year. So we look to be in that neighborhood this next year, and then continue to grow from there.
One of the values, I assume, is that you would think a smaller campus is much more intimate experience for the students as well.
It is, and that's why we want to invest in housing. We're at the point where as we continue to grow, we would have to have students live off campus more than on campus, and we believe in the residential experience here.
Only got about a minute left in this segment. Tell me a little bit more about the rest of campus. What other things are new? What's changing?
Well, it changes all the time. And in the summer, we spend a lot of time upgrading the campus. Just showed you the field house and the athletic facilities that we're working on. We just also unveiled a new fountain just a few weeks ago in honor of Don and Clorinda Jeans. Don just retired as president last year. Did a phenomenal job as president. We continue to celebrate the accomplishments there and build on the foundation that he gave us of success. We will continue to upgrade our classrooms as we've done. We're looking at ways to expand our healthcare majors, nursing, occupational therapy, possibly looking at some off-campus locations for them. So lots of things that we're going to continue to do.
We'll conclude in just a moment with a little bit of an explanation of what are the success programs that you'll find here, what's attracting those 1,200 students that keep increasing each year. We'll conclude our segments on a closer look in just a moment. Stay with us.